It was at this moment that he knew.
Alright, welcome back to the full release of Griftlands. Now, in case you missed the first video, upper right corner of the screen should have a link for you. Click that, check it out, come back to us in case you're new to this and you want to learn the basics. Essentially, this is a type of game where your choices really matter. So we can essentially negotiate fights so that we don't necessarily have to kill people, or if you're a scumbag like me, you unfortunately do kill people and things like this happen. Tima, we took her life, and now because of that and other choices we have made, certain people hate us, which have given us a couple of negative debuffs, which I'll talk about here pretty soon. A couple of you guys have picked up the game and given me a couple of hints, so I do appreciate that. Now keep in mind, this video right here is being sponsored by Klei Entertainment. They also sponsored the first video, so thanks a lot to Klei for supporting the channel by sponsoring these videos. I have a link for you guys in the description in case you enjoy what you see here today and want to pick up Griftlands for yourself. So, in the comments, avoid killing people as much as possible with the current character that we're playing as at the moment. However, I was also told by another comment that in case this happens, these people that hate us, and we have these debuffs, we could apparently kill the people who gave us a debuff, and the debuff would go away, so... Scouts! For the scout throne! You come across the signs of a recent battle if there were any winners. They weren't the type to loot the battlefield. The bodies are still fresh, best to grab something and run before any beasts are drawn to the bloodshed. Negotiation graft. Gain 2 composure whenever an opponent's argument is destroyed. Let's go ahead and grab this. Why not? We installed a new graft. You wrestle with the loot lodged in the mud even as a mournful howl cuts through the air. It isn't long before you're joined by the pack. Now we're going to be taking 3 and 4, so if we want to avoid damage, we could go ahead and just apply a couple of buffs there and we should be fine. Now let's see about Stabby. Stabby could also fight dirty, improvise a card from a pool. What do we got here? Slash. I'm always a big fan of bleed. I'll take a free bleed, and we'll just go ahead and place it on Wild Fleet here. That's going to be it for us. Let's end this turn. We are impaired. Impaired to Icefold. Attack damage for this target is reduced by 33% at the beginning of their turn, reduce impaired by 1. We got it for 2 turns, unfortunately. So we're going to be a little bit weaker because of that, but it is what it is. So they're going for 3 and 3. So once again, I'll just do this so we don't take any damage here. Want to keep our HP up as much as possible. Attack random character and discard a card, and we could also insert... Yes, let's do this just for, again, the chance of more bleed. If we're going to be limited right now in damage, we might as well just stack them bleeds. Alright, I'll take that. We have taken a wound, though. Inflict 4 bonus damage on this target at the beginning of the turn. See, now that I'm not too happy about. That I'm not happy about whatsoever. Let's go ahead and lacerate if we can. Let's also use this, and once again, we shall apply more bleed on our boy here. And at this point, deal bonus damage if you have any combo. We don't have any combos right now stacked up. So I'll just take the 2. And with the bleed, that should be fairly good damage for him over time. Apply 3 bleed, then deal damage equal to target's bleed. So, if we put this, like, say, on top of an already bleeding target, like, say, for instance, we get that guy bleeding at 7, and we put this up on them, they'd be, like, up to 10, right, for instance? And then you also do the damage equal to the target's bleed afterwards. So, say you stack up to 10, there would be a 10 damage card along with the 10 bleed after the end of the turn. I think that's how it would work out anyway, so to me, that sounds amazing. So, let's see about Bounty Hunt or Repo Person negotiation. Let's do a Bounty Hunt. But on the way there, we have a random event. Just when you're hoping for a nice leisurely walk, you find yourself interrupted by a Spark Baron. He looks fearful, which he should, given that he had the gall to interrupt your pace. Grifter, help me. The fleets have it out for my blood. The fleets? I mean, we just dealt with the fleets. You can hear the sound of them crashing through the bush. Something's got the pest mighty riled, and you'd guess it's the blood on the Spark Baron's uniform. So we can help him out, deal with these fleets, wait and see how this ends, or we could just leave in a hurry. Apparently, if we do this, Selenia here will dislike us. But if we help out, we might get somebody who likes us. And you know what? I think at this point, we need a couple of positive boosts to updo the negative ones that we have. Not the weirdest rescue I've ever orchestrated, so sure, why not? The fleet's attacking, you could jump into the thick of the frenzy. Right. So at least here we'll have a little bit of backup, so it shouldn't be as difficult as just a 2-on-1 situation we found ourselves with the first time around. Let me put the defense because we don't think we have one of those, so just in case, put this up and then we'll hemorrhage as well. It's fine. Not as major as it would have been, but otherwise we're good. With the follow-up, he said, no problem. Took no damage, we'll help this guy out, and so hopefully we get a little bit of good favors here. Choose one of 3. Don't mind if I do. Well, so with this one, at least we get defense, and we get a bit of combo buildup as well. So you know what? I'll pick this one up for now. Sure. Never seen him so ravenous. You must have some tasty blood. That's a weird compliment, Grifter, but you saved my skin, so I'll allow it. As for payment, then let's lasagna go without paying you. Or what did I say, lasagna? Apparently I'm hungry. I could go for some pasta. Nice. Weapon supplier. Receive a random item card every morning. Alright. You see, good things happen when you're a nice person, Falcon. You're not a scumbag all the time, I guess. I guess good things do happen to good people sometimes, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and now do this battle here so we can finish up our jobs for the main quest. The Admiralty has issued a bounty for Melba. Oh, Melba! We've run into Melba last video. Yeah, she already dislikes us. Perfect. Now, keep in mind, they were intimidated against us last time. Does that mean now we get to just bring them in? Like, hey, remember what I did to you last time? You can either come with me cooperatively, or I could just beat you down again. Just get it over with. Let's confront. You know how when a bounty hunter catches their quarry, they say something like, "You're gonna come quiet, or we're gonna do this the hard way." Yeah? Oh. Seems you can't decide whether you're a hunter or a comedian. But I know what you really are. Dead. Oh, so even though the beating last time, I guess this time it's like, you know, you gotta fight because I'm bringing you in, so you might as well try to live, huh? Well, look at this one as well. We do have Grex joining us. I believe Grex might like us for something that we did. That's the reason why he's probably popping in to help us out, so hey, I'll take it. And check it out. They're already weakened from the first time around, so they didn't get to heal up afterwards. That's actually really, really cool. I mean, hemorrhage won't do it, right? I mean, unless they bleed before their attack, although guard should probably do something. Oh, he's in the defend? Perfect. So the bleed did indeed take effect before they launched their attack to hit us for 9 damage. Okay. I was worried there because I was like, man, it's a lot of damage and we got no defense cards right now. I mean, we had like a 4-1, but we still would have taken some major damage anyway. And let's see. We can now upgrade Feint as well. So let's see, what are we looking at here? It also removes a random debuff, and we also heal 4. The debuffs are kind of annoying. I'm gonna go with that one. Beef debuffs are rather annoying. And we're up to 30 at 30 resolve back up again. Alright, enough. I'll take my chances with the Admiralty. That's more like it. Just wish you could realize it before we went through this, all this rigmarole. So from this, like, it now went ahead. But you know, what can you do? You put somebody behind bars, I guess they're gonna probably have a little bit of a feud against you, huh? Here's Melba, as promised. You actually brought her in alive. Nice job, Grifter. You surprised me. Come along, Melba. We have a lot to talk about. This is an outreach. They've been set up, I tell you. Save it for the magistrate. Okay. Now, wait a minute. Is that it? Or do we have more? Gain negotiation card bounty hunter? Or skip the bonus? Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Are we done, or are we still have to do one more quest? No, I guess we're done with the introduction stuff, because now Fish has a special job for us. Alright, Fish, I'm here. Let's do this. Sal, I've lined up a great opportunity for you. Those two over there are night merchants. They sell rare goods, and you can't get anywhere else, and it just so happens they need your help. You can only be in one place at a time, but either way, we'll get you a leg up, you sorely need, kid. Go and tell them I sent you, and ingratiate yourself. Just be warned that they're both persnickety so-and-sos. You're probably gonna cheese off one you don't pick. Sounds neat. Thanks, Fish. Well then, we got Visitor Ploquac the Swab and Prologue of the Beast. Now maybe this of the Beast character gave him my own pet, which would be nice. So, invasive species, huh? Yep, some people keep pets. Prologue keeps battle steeds. Would you look at this, a filthy vagrant talking to a lowly bandit. Not sure who should be more offended of the two. Nice guy. Let's get about the special job. Fish, has he got work? No, you're the grifter she was talking so highly of. Tell me, are you good with animals? Depends on the animal, I suppose. The ones I'm concerned with is a bit more exotic than you're probably used to. There's a grocket loose in Murder Bay, and I intend to catch it. Murder Bay. I just need the right bait. What kind of bait? Well... Oh, I see. We're the bait. Can you smell that? Yeah, I thought it was just you. Smells like cabbage flatulence. And cabbage flatulence? I mean, I can't say I've gone around getting a good whiff of anybody, you know, ripping one after the old cabbage intake, but I can't imagine that being good regardless of which. Soon enough, the grocket comes lumbering by, you have your gangly limbs from side to side hoping they look tough and alluring. Oi, farts for brains. You want some of this? How are you gonna have babies if you can't even provide a home, huh? Oh, that's gonna teach him. Hard to tell if the grocket's angry, but at least it seems your taunt was super effective. No, you know what? This is not the beast that I had as a pet. Mine was actually cute. It was a very adorable dog-looking thing. This is... I don't know, man. It's like a reptile rodent of some kind. A status effect will be applied by Grok. It's gonna probably buff up. That's a ton of HP. Alright, so we gotta make you panic. Where are my panic cards? There's none here? Oh, good God. Well, we don't have to worry about defenses right now, or heals, so that's fine. I guess... I guess we'll probably have to do Bedlam for this one. Let's also apply some bleed while we're at it. And sure. What are we dropping? But this guy probably is going to be a tank hitting us something, and we keep the heal instead. Okay. Let's end this turn. Hitting me for 10. As I mentioned, he is going to be a tank. Not surprised there. The cracklers are here, though. So there is that. Exposed belly. You're up right now. It seems like he really wants to get down now, huh? What's exposed belly? All attacks do double damage? Oh, to him. It's over. Okay. Not a bad one whatsoever. And we can now also upgrade stab to attack twice, or to strain stab and discard the card. Let's go for the 4 and 6, why not? You drive the grocket towards the prologue of the beast and it flees into the bushes. Sounds of a scuffle, punctuated by the occasional squawk, give away the sudden silence. Prologue of the beast joins you in the clearing, dragging a tattered net. You alright? Did it get away? It did. Magnificent creature, that grocket. All resilience and odor, absolutely no weakness whatsoever. I can only hope to grow stronger and catch it next time. You're strangely okay with this. You didn't let it get away, did you? Of course not. The grocket has eluded me for months. It can be pretty thrilling having a worthy rival. Oh, what is he, Moby Dick? Is that what it is? You can't catch it because if you do, well, what's left? We best move on. You've earned your pay and your reward. This is the market? It's how we keep the prices low, and the Admiralty offer backs. Take a look around. If you're in the market for a furry little friend I can hook you up with. Oh, sweet. He likes us, offer you discounts. Good, because apparently all shopkeepers hate us. So, I would like indeed a pet, my friend. Asked to see Ace. Asked to see okay, is that what I had as a pet? I mean, we saw the fleets. They're not too bad. But let me see this dead face. That's the one that I had, I believe, as a pet off camera. We'll buy him. Excellent. Try not to break it, alright? We could also sell him if we wanted to. Alright. Deadface has joined the party. Plus, I mean, when you have somebody in your party called Deadface, I don't think anybody's gonna really mess with you, so that's not too bad. You completed the fish's job, return to the grog to see if she's found any leads for us. It's late when you get back to the Grog and Dog, but you can spot trouble before you even step onto its porch. You slip quietly behind an overturned table before anyone notices. I hear you've been asking after my bounty, but you're out of the game, fish, so you must be asking for someone else. Oh, it's Casio. That is who we're after. I don't hold it against you, but whatever hunter you're hiding, you need to hand them over. There's no hunter here, Casio, but we both know that won't stop you from being a mutt sucker. I have a business to run, same as you. There was a time when you respected that. The slimy underside of Kasho's voice is enough to draw you out of your hiding spot, blade at the ready. Don't be so smug, Kasho. Nobody gets a bounty like yours without enemies. Sal? You're the hunter? I'd have thought that Derek would have beaten the spirit out of you. It didn't have to be this way, Kasho. You could have bought me out at any time. I'd have forgiven you. With that look in your eye? I don't think so. Don't mistake this for condescension. I'm proud you made it out of Derek. I should have known you would. Excuse me if I don't stick around to see this done. It'll hurt too much to see you go down. Kasho tosses a fistful of shills onto the soiled bar counter. For the damages, fish, if you manage to survive. Ain't nothing personal after all. Not even the floorboard creak as Kasho leaves. For a moment, her goons hang there, watching to see what you'll do. Go down quiet, Hunter. I promise it'll be just like going to sleep. Convince Lekwi to help us.
Do it!
Alright, so I'm gonna probably skip towards the end of the Lekwi fight for this one just because it's been very simple. As you can see, he's done no damage. He's about to go down right now anyway, so let's just do this. Threaten. And that's it. We should have Lekwi here for this fight. Alright. 85. 85 more damage, so 10 away from death. And then obviously we get a chance if we want to execute him or not. I mean, who knows? Maybe we shall. Rear defense, what are you starting off with? He's starting off with some sort of group attack, it does seem. 7, 6, and 7 my way. A heal is being applied by Smuggler Lekwi. Nice. Well then, let's see about... Do we need any heals now? We're at 38 of 58. I mean, we might as well just pop this. And pop that. And let's fight dirty here. And obviously start off with the old bleedy bleed. Didn't want to use hammers right there because it seemed way too early to actually use it. They took some damage if we held off. Now he's coming after 6. We don't have a debuff, but that's fine. I'll set this up for a couple of defenses here, and then we'll still take 2 damage, but that's fine. As a matter of fact, can't we use Bedlam to just get rid of our Galvanized card? Yeah. Perfect. And then Elbow Strike and combo. We got no combos, so Elbow Strike it shall be. I mean, we're doing work on this poor boy right now. No problem. Alright, puppers, you doing alright still there? You're still alright. You're still in the game, don't worry. This guy is 11 away from asking his own surrender as well. Actually went fairly well. Like we did help us out quite a bit, I would say. At this point... I guess I could probably add some defenses to my buddy over there. I will take damage if I use the Galvanized one, but it'll make sure he doesn't take any damage in case this guy doesn't retreat by the end of the turn. Assuming we get enough damage here to make it happen. Yeah, let's get rid of prediction. Okay. Good. He is asking for forgiveness. Look at that. 1 of 95 left over. Alright, I'll accept your surrender. I'll accept it. Oh, another hemorrhage? Oh, you know me too well. Shh, carefully navigates the mess of her bar, favoring her side. She doesn't look too badly injured, but she's not as young as she used to be. Well, that shocked the rotten oyster. But we've been through worse, and we're both still standing. I can't believe she came at you like that. You. She doesn't even care about anyone else, does she? Just a monster all the way down. What's done is done. The fire's only good if it stokes the engine kit. I should have gone for Kasho as soon as I arrived. Now you're dragged into it too. None of that. You got a bit of grit in your eye. You'll wink it out once you get some sleep. I got a room set up for you in the back. With Kasho gone, a few patrons that remained returned their drinks. Them that weren't spilled anyway. And we get to rest up here a little bit as well. We got a pet. Not too bad. I guess it's a perfect time for us to wrap it up here for this. I think we've gone long enough. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. This has been Griftlands. If you'd like to see some more, you know what to do. And as well, if you enjoyed what you see here today, want to pick up Griftlands for yourself, description down below, there shall be a link in case you want to pick it up. Full release now as well. I'll catch you next time.